Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Well, I am here today doing my second video back and looking at the angle of this recording, I feel like I'm very much out of practice. I'm terribly sorry, we're a little wonky. I'm not sure I'm going to correct that as we go along, but let's hope I do. This section does not require too much concentration anyway, so you probably won't have to look at too much of it. Anyway, I have been inspired to use some tea bags. I was watching the lovely Raelie from Anytime Journals the other day, and she was using tea bags to do various things. So I thought, you know what, I have a million tea bags. Let's do something with them. So here I am doing something. This is not what Raelie was doing with them. I was just inspired to use them by watching her videos. But I'll put a link to her channel down below anyway, because she does some crazy good things with hers. I batch dye quite a bit, and I use tea, and I also use rusty, irony sort of things, and it makes my tea bags quite dark, but I keep them anyway. And this is a total experiment. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. When I start, I was like, we'll just give it a go. So what I am doing, my tea bags are just square and they come joined together. You can tear them in half. They're sort of perforated down the middle there. But when I use them, I just toss them in like this whole, and then when I want to empty the tea bags out, I just snip the ends off, not very carefully at all, and dump the tea out everywhere. So yeah, they're not exactly neat and tidy, but they are still little pockets, shall we say. So I thought what I will do, I have all these little cutouts of flowers. I will tuck one in the little pocket, and then I am going to use some PVA water mix and just paint over the top, sealing it in there. So yeah, this is the job that we have for today. And then once that's dry, I'll come back and work out what I'm going to do with them, providing they don't look terrible. Anyway guys, I'll get on with this, and yeah, we'll revisit the chit chat when something else has happened. Now I've put these flowers inside these, but you could put anything in these you like. Little photographs, stamped images, numbers, whatever is handy for you. Like I said the other day to somebody, I think my style is more, just whatever's in arm's reach, grab it and go. So these just happen to catch my eye, so this is what I'm using, but it is by no means the be-all end-all. I would like to try some with other items inside them, but for now this was an experiment, so I didn't really want to be using up everything that I had when I didn't know how it was going to turn out. As you can see here, these don't look like they're going to show up that well, and I was a bit worried that there was not really going to be much to see through the tea bags once they dried, but they actually ended up not looking too bad. I was quite pleased with the end result, so which you will see very shortly. Also, on a more sort of I don't know, personal note, not really, but on a different subject, I've reached 1,000 subscribers, and it's all on you guys. Thank you so much. You are, every one of you, you are all part of it. So I don't know if you know or are familiar with the community posts. If you are not, I'll try and put a link below. I'm not sure how that works, but I did make a post on the community post this morning saying thank you very much, and putting 3 links there just for some free digitals, just to say thank you to all of you guys. They're just simple sketches, botanical sketches. You can use them any way you wish. Print them out, fussy cut them, use them as page embellishments, bits of clusters, stick them to a tag. Feel free to paint over them. I mean, there is colour on them, but feel free to paint on them, do whatever you want on them. They're yours. Just to say thank you for being part of my 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, thanks guys. Hopefully we'll just keep on going. Get more people involved in using junk. Anyway, I'm going to let these dry. I actually leave them to dry overnight, and on another note, I must say I love these silicone mats, because here we are back again, and look how easy they peel off of these silicone mats. It is just amazing. None of this tearing and carrying on. So if you have the means, the ways or the means, get yourself some silicone mats, because it's the perfect thing to glue on, because you have no issues getting them off at the end of the day. This is just a little pile of scraps out of my scrap bin that was next to me. I sort of chose them while I was waiting for these to dry, and then I picked up this piece of packaging paper basically on my way to the desk 2 minutes ago. I do believe it came out of actually a suitcase. This is what it came out of. I bought a new suitcase before I went away, and this was packaging that was inside the suitcase. So yes, anyway, I'm going to tear some of this down to sort of size. It doesn't tear very well. It wants to tear all over the place, this stuff, but I really don't care. I'm making tiny booklets made out of glued together tea bags. It's not a precise art. Okay, as I said, this was an experiment, and I have just learnt something right here, right now. These get quite brittle when they are covered with the PVA, and where the perforation is down between the two tea bags there, it is inclined to split. So yeah, these first couple I'm going to just put a bit of calico on the outside, which I thought would probably fix the issue. I decided going forward that I'll just use a bit of washi tape on the inside as well, just to give it a little bit more structure. So yeah, either way, it just needed a little bit of something, and I put the washi tape in the end. I put the washi tape on the inside and the calico on the outside, and it's perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm also going to staple these pages in. You could do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch and put them in quite successfully. If I was to do that, I would do it through the calico to make sure everything sort of held together. But the staples, I think, were just quicker and easier. And I put the calico on after I'd done the staples, so you can't see them on the outside anyway. So anyway, that would be up to you, whatever way suits you best. I think it would look cute as a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'm just lazy. I did try. I really wanted to just staple these and be done with it, but you know, they were just that little bit too wide for my stapler. So yes, I am back to stapling them through the mat. I am going to have to go and get some containers of my little bits and bobs because, I don't want to just use these things that are here on my desk because I don't want them all to look exactly the same. So, yeah. Let's go find some other stuff. I only made 4 of these little booklets. I will be making some more going forward. But another thing I wanted to mention was the washi. I think I will glue that in future. As we all know, washi doesn't hang on to things as well as we might like, so it does require a bit of glue here and there. I will just glue the washi to the spine of the little tea bag booklet, which I do not do here because, I was just following my nose really. These sort of things occur to me as I go. If you're going to use washi to reinforce your little spine, probably best to put some glue on it. In case you're wondering what these are, they're tiny little images cut from the back of a box of postcards. Each one of the postcards was represented on the outside of the box by a very tiny picture. So I cut them all out and then, put some glossy accents over them. So you could just cover it with anything or not cover it at all. But at the time I thought that was a good idea, so I did that. So I have a bunch of those in a little container because, well, I just did all the postcard boxes that I had at the time. You could use the same sort of thing on postage stamps or whatever you like, really. But, these just happened to be something that was floating around my desk, and I thought, well, that's a good way to use them up. And there we go, guys. There's 4 little booklets made out of tea bags. I think they're kind of cute. They would make great little art journals, bit of decorating, bit of stamping, whatever you like, or just a cute little thing to pop into a journal. So something else to do with your tea bags. The things we keep, honestly. But yeah, they are super cute. I have definitely no qualms about keeping my tea bags. I will put the link to Raelie at Anytime Journals, her channel. She has recently done a bunch of things with tea bags and they've all been fairly cool. So definitely go over and check her out. And thanks for being here today, guys. I've enjoyed your company as always. Glad to be back, and I will see you again next time. Bye.